If you are a new Christian, country, bluegrass, or jazz artist and would like your music to be played on GJRB's up-and-coming show, now's the time. Just send me an email containing an MP3 of your music, along with information of your band or solo artist, including the city and state and origin and bio to up-and-coming at my email address, GaryJ65@yahoo.com. Also include the name of the song or album in your email. SoundCloud listeners, this also goes for you. If you subscribe to GJRB Online in SoundCloud and your songs are on there, I would like to play them for you. Just give me permission at the same aforementioned email address and say, Gary Russin, play my song. Then listen to Up and Coming with different shows in each genre. Program schedules will be available in my new Google Plus blog, or log on to www.Spreaker.com on my Gary John Russin public site for up-and-coming schedule information. Swing Time is back this fall on GJRB. This time the spotlight shines on Harry James. A child of circus performers, he started showbiz early with a desire for music at the age of 6. His trumpet sounds were the most popular of the early 40s. Harry James' story on Swing Time. Watch for it as a podcast uploaded Saturday, November 22nd on GJRB's public site on Spreaker. Swing Time on GJRB. Attention, emerging bands and artists. Up and Coming is back, and on more often. I'm talking about the main show, featuring all genres. Send me your band's recordings or let me know where you're at, whether you're on SoundCloud, SoundClick, or Reverb Nation. And I will play them on Up and Coming. Listen for details on how your band can get on Up and Coming. For up-and-coming podcast on GJRB's public site or live. Watch for announcements closer to the approaching air date. Up and Coming, uploaded as a podcast or live. Saturday, November 29th on GJRB. Imagine one day tuning around on your internet radio only to find a station playing old radio programs complete with commercials and thinking, what am I tuning into? The past? You might be, or it's just GJRB Online and Radioland. A day of nothing but classic radio shows back to back with classic commercials in between. Like the days of radio. Almost like your computer is picking up signals through time. Closer than you'll ever get to time travel. Radioland. New shows coming this fall on GJRB Online. The Strange. The Bizarre. Way out there on GJRB. Yep, this is what this is. The strange, the bizarre, the unusual. Way out there here on GJRB. And this is our last segment for tonight. Like I said, told you, I didn't have much stuff. Fairly abbreviated for that reason, because I really didn't get a chance to show prep much stuff. And this is just some leftover stuff from our Halloween show. So I thought I'd kind of kick it in and play the rest of it. And that Halloween show, by the way, was a good show, but when I tried to play the Linda Moulton Howe interview about that guy who was chased down by that weird creature, it didn't come out very well. And it sounded terrible, muffled kind, and I was trying to get my friend Brian to kind of let me know, how do I get the computer and any music, Facebook, anything coming off of anything that I broadcast from, how do I get it to play on Spreaker's microphone? That's what I was trying to do. And it didn't come out very good, so I'm going to try various things to do. He told me to link it somehow, so I'm going to work on that on Monday. I'm also going to check on my microphone levels, because I don't know how my microphone levels have been lately. So we're going to deal with that a little bit. And at the same time, see who's out there tonight. I'm on live, and every once in a while I kind of click here and see who may be out there, and I share on my sites. And here on GJRB, on Facebook, Twitter, and my Google Plus. Doing that right now, and I'm also going into embedding it onto my GJRB listeners group on my Facebook page. I do that just to get more audience. The whole intention of this program is to grab who may be out there listening to, way out there. So I'm going into my GJRB online group. So far we have a sharing. We've seen by my sister Darcy, who may be listening to this. Also, let's see, who else is listening here? I don't know. We got some from the last show, from the last segment of our show. I think it's the previous one. It's about, oh, that's November 4th. Okay. That's probably my Gary Russin program from that date, observed by two. So I'm doing this again to see who may be out there. And see who knows the rock and roll mystery. Can you tell me the lyrics to Louie Louie by the Kingsmen? No one knows. It's been a mystery in rock and roll for some time. Also, I welcome Clayton Trailer, who is following me on Twitter. He is author of the New York Times bestseller Shining the Light, Exposing the Truth, and Coming of the New World Order, and ShiningTheLight.com. He's an entrepreneur and investor from Birmingham, Alabama. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for following me here on Twitter. I'm going to go to that here in just a few minutes, but sometimes I usually check both my Facebook and my Twitter for any people who may be listening tonight that may be posting. I want to acknowledge some people who are on tonight that may be listening. Jamie Carper, Bill Edmondson, Stephen Muka, my sister Jackie, and Sue Lukovitz, Bob Smith, Court Dietz, Lee Zugay, Sue Speck, Claire Tobin, Westwood, and a few others. Sue Gockenbaugh as well. Those are some of the people live online tonight who I may be on Facebook, and give you that live acknowledgement. And let's see. Okay, we've got to click out of that when I'm done. I'll go back to that later. I want to go to my Twitter for a minute. And I want to see who may be on there tonight real quick. Let's see. First of all, so a lot of my postings are on here so far. Way out there, the final part. There's I clicked on the media, and my widget is there. So if you want to listen on Twitter followers, you can do so. Let's see what we got here. Let's take a look now. I'm going to go back Tell you what happened. This is a weird story. Going to the Coast Zone current posting. Here it is. Should have put a flag on it so I can find it faster. Comes out of this happened on this day in 1958. It's a weird thing that went on this day in 58. A guy by the name of Charles Wetzel was driving along the Santa Ana River when his sighting of a strange bipedal, this kind of reptilian creature with scales making gurgling noises and screeching sound clawed on his windshield as Wetzel accelerated over it. Police tests indicated the car ran over something that were definitely claw marks on the windshield. That happened on this date in strangeness in 1958. Let's see. We're going to be giving our coast-to-coast schedule here in a few minutes, and we'll wrap up our show. Our next edition of Way Out There, I'm going to be looking at some stuff, but like I said before, Way Out There won't be heard until next month. I'm going to try and add a couple of shows next month. But being it's our Christmas holidays, got a lot going on. Next month, a return of the American Christmas Jukebox with great Christmas music. Got that coming up again. And our annual holiday offering of the CBS Campbell Soup Theater and the radio adaptation of The Christmas Carol starring Lionel Barrymore. We ran this last year, got a lot of hits on it, so this year we're going to play it again. It's a fabulous show. It goes back to 1939, Christmas Eve 1939, so we're going to play that one again. And I got a lot of other good stuff. Don't forget Christmas Eve weekend. In around there, I'll give you the details as we get December. As you'll know, December is our alternate month. And like I said, I schedule programs in the alternate month that aren't on our regular rotated program schedule under our under the alternate schedule that we have the schedule for this month, which is the odd even calendar date schedule, and I usually have all the programs lined up for you for that already in advance. But like I said, December's rerun month where I experiment with new shows, and I rerun some of the best of this past month. So that's what happens in December. This week, though, on GJRB, starts on Tuesday evening with Twin Spin Tuesday, Positive Rock Show. That's going to be on Veterans Day, and on our Veterans that day, and remember the veterans as we do this show. So you might want to tune in for that. Also, on the 12th, last 7 days, that's the show I recorded last Wednesday. So I'm going to work on editing that and get that together for air Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central, followed by Bible study at 3. That will be on Wednesday. We're off the air Thursday. Friday, church services for Christian Community Fellowship. If I can get that wire to interconnect between the computer and my voice recorder, and it cooperates so that I can upload that to Spreaker. And then right after that, Bluegrass Jubilee, my show on bluegrass music. Fabulous show. Love doing this. That'll be coming up next Friday at 2 o'clock Central Time. And then next Saturday, the Best of the Gary Russin program. Basically just maybe a rehash of what we just played last week. but I'm going to get some more cuts. I got a couple more features.